Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to the pre-market report. Today is 19th November 2024, Tuesday. Today is a very important day because due to the state elections in Maharashtra, our market is going to have holiday on tomorrow. It's a local holiday. Not only that, tomorrow the election will happen and by evening itself the exit poll also will release. So on Thursday before our market opens, the exit poll result will be in public. So on Thursday the market will move based on the exit poll. So we have to expect volatility in the market on Thursday. The traders who are carrying out their positions for day after tomorrow, be very careful because carrying out positions during local holiday is very risky. So please keep all these things in your mind, and we may able to see rise in India VIX by the end of the trading section today. When we come into our market, now Nifty is trading below 23,500 level. With the 50-day EMA of Nifty now lies at 23,200. So 23,200 may act as a support level for Nifty. If Nifty breaks this level, 23,000 will act as a psychological support. And if Nifty breaks 23,000, 22,800 will be the next support. And if Nifty range bounds, Nifty may face resistance at 23,600 and 26,700 levels. Yesterday also the FIIs were net sellers in Indian market and they sold for around rupees 1,403 crores, while DIIs brought for rupees 2,330 crores. Now about 2 days, on last Thursday and yesterday, FIIs selling amount is decreasing. Anyway, now about 1.5 months, Indian market is facing a huge selling by the FIIs in the history of Indian market. The US market and European markets are closed with positive sentiments. Dow Jones future is now trading up by 0.10%. S&P 500 is up by 0.39%, and Nasdaq is up by 0.55%. European markets, FTSE is up by 0.56%, CSE is up by 0.12%, and DAX is closed with negative sentiments and down by 0.11%. When we come into the Asian markets, Nikkei 225 and HOSPI are open. Both of them are trading with positive sentiments right now. As per the indication now, GIFT Nifty may open flat to slightly positive opening. Commodities, Brent crude now trading at $73.02 per barrel. Gold is at $2,611.26, and crude oil now trading at $68.97 per barrel. Except gold, the other two are trading with negative sentiments. When we come into the global events today, before our market opens by 6 a.m., RBA meeting minutes is going to release from Australia. By 7 p.m. after our market close, building permit data for the month of October is going to release from USA, and at the same time inflation rate year on year for the month of October is going to release from Canada. Now let's analyze the open interest of Nifty 50. The Nifty 50 formed a bearish candlestick pattern on the daily charts, following a gravestone doji candlestick pattern in the previous section, and Nifty continued its lower high and lower low formation, indicating weakness in the market. The momentum indicator RSI maintained a negative bias, and the MACD also indicated negative trend both daily and weekly time frame. The spot of Nifty is at 23,465.3. The PCR stands at 0.71. According to the weekly options data, 24,000 strike holds the maximum open interest towards the call side, and which can act as the key resistance level for Nifty for the short term. It was followed by 24,500 and 23,500 strike. Maximum call writing was seen at 24,000 strike, followed by 23,500 and 23,700 strikes. While there was hardly any call unwinding was seen. On the put side, 23,000 strike holds the maximum open interest, and which can act as the key support level for Nifty for the short term. It was followed by 23,500 and 23,200 strikes. The maximum put writing was placed at 23,200 strike, followed by 23,000 and 23,400 strikes. The maximum put unwinding was seen at 23,600 strike, followed by 23,700 and 23,800 strike. National Aluminium, PEL, Tata Consumer, MFSL, RBL Bank, Ashok Leyland, Dabur, Marico, Colpal and UBL are the stocks show an increase in open interest, and price indicates a buildup of long positions. IGL, Deepak Nitrite, MGL, Glenmark, Emphasize, Grasim, SRF, Persistent, Bajaj Fin Services and HDFC AMC are the stocks saw an increase in open interest along with fall in price, indicating a buildup of short positions. Stocks added to F&O Bank is nil. Stocks retained in F&O banks are Aarti Industries, Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail, GNFC, Granules India and Hind Copper. Stocks removed from F&O ban is nil. Stock in news, Thimis Medicare, Gujarat Thimis Biosyn will be merged with Thimis Medicare. Thimis Medicare will issue 118 shares for every 100 shares held by shareholders in Gujarat Thimis Biosyn. PG Electroplast, the company's subsidiary, PG Technoplast has signed a definitive agreement with Spiro Mobility. ITI, the telecom manufacturing company, has received a contract worth rupees 95 crores from the Uttarakhand government. GVK Power and Infrastructure, the company has been admitted into the corporate insolvency resolution process. GMR Airport Infrastructure, the company recorded passenger traffic of 1.07 crore in October, growing 9% year-on-year and 5% month-on-month. Quarry Energies, profit grows 14.7%, revenue increases 1%. Godavari Biorefineries, loss widens to rupees 75 crores versus loss of 65.1 crores. Revenue jumps 34.1%. Shilpa Medicare, the company's subsidiary Shilpa Pharma Life Science, received the certificate of sustainability from European Directorate for the qualification of medicine and healthcare for the API Octro tried. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel and please do like and comment. It will help the YouTube algorithm. And please share the channel with your trading friends. Disclaimer: please do not make any investment decisions based on my video because I am not a SEBI registered person. I am doing this video is for you and for me for educational purpose only. Hope all you got the informations. Thanks for watching.